All right, enough screwing around. We are going to Costco. We are gonna buy a steak. Then we're gonna go home. We're gonna cook that steak. Then we're gonna eat that steak. And I may share a few thoughts with you along the way. So let's go. Walking into the old familiar Costco. Gonna go check some meat prices, see how much this is gonna cost us for a lonely one-man dinner tonight. All right, we're at Costco in the meat section, and I think what I'm gonna do tonight is some New York. We're gonna go with the prime New York. Okay, I lied. I did not go with the New York steak. Since I'm kind of by myself, I went with a little bit cheaper. So here's what I did. I went with the USDA prime beef tri-tip roast. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those home and cut them down into steaks. That way I'll put one in the freezer. Maybe at a later date I can sous vide it. And tonight I'll cook one of them down and just cut it up into steaks and cook it for Jake and I. And then I also got some shrimp. Just going with the old shrimp cocktail. I'll pull all the tails off those things, and I'll eat some tonight with my dinner. And then I'll probably eat some with my, I'll take them on the road with me tomorrow when we're on the road. So that's the plan. I'm looking for one more thing here. Let me see if I can find it and check the carbs on it. All right, I'm home. Here's what I ended up getting. We got the shrimp, we got the tri-tip, and got some chimichurri. All of this keto approved. And I think I've got a squash left over. And I am going out for Mother's Day up to Provo, Utah. So probably gonna make a little squash on the grill too. And then call it good. All right, we're gonna take care of one of these tri-tip roasts. It's already been trimmed and cut. Now, I'm not claiming to be a butcher, all right? But with the tri-tip, you got grain running this way, and then the grain shifts and runs this way. So you want to basically figure out that grain. So you can see it right there really good. See how it runs straight here, and then it switches and runs that way? You want to be cutting against the grain. So you're gonna cut that piece like that. Then you're gonna take this one, and see how the grain's going that? You can cut nice big, we're gonna cut some pretty thick steaks going this way. And now we've got 4 pretty good sized chunky steaks. And the grain is going this way. So again, I'm just gonna cut them kind of thick, like so. And that's what we're doing. Now I've got some garlic that's smelling up my fridge. And I'm gonna take some mustard, and we're just gonna basically squirt some mustard on there. Then I'm gonna take some garlic, sprinkle it on there, and then we're just gonna get our hands kind of nice and messy. And we're just gonna rub this all around. And that's gonna kind of act as our binder. And then I'm gonna go get, some seasoning. So let me wash my hands off first. Oh, I can't turn off the video. Oh, can I elbow it? Oh, suck, dude, what'd I do? Bam, dude, bam. Nope. Oh. Now I've got this cowboy candy and this chili lime. I'm gonna do some on each. Well, I'm gonna do about half of these. Like split them up like so. And we're just gonna freaking kind of season them up. Have pretty heavy, I'm not afraid. And once that is kind of like that, we're gonna get this lime one and throw some of that on these ones over here. Oh, that's like a bite. Should just give that to the dog. So once these are seasoned up, we're just gonna let them sit while I prepare my shrimp cocktail, my zucchini, and my, what do you call that? Shrimp. Now I have this other one, and I think I'm just gonna vacuum seal it and freeze it. And I'm gonna stick a little bit of that garlic in there and some fresh rosemary. I planted a rosemary bush last year. And these things, this is one thing that will grow here for sure. So I'm gonna take a couple snips off of that. We're going to go wash it up and stick it in there. Now, a couple of years ago, Costco picked up this handy dandy little chamber vacuum seal. Just hit that auto. I'll show you. And it counts down, and then it sucks it all in. Watch. So satisfying. Now you have a vacuum seal thing, and it's got some garlic and rosemary on it. I'm ready to throw that into the sous vide bath one of these days. That'll be for another video, different day, different cooking method, and then this is just gonna go in the freezer. Once again, windy, windy, windy. All right, let those coals get ready. I'm not sure I can even cook without a Coke Zero. This meal is gonna be good. It's gonna fill me up for the night. Macros are gonna be definitely keto. And I'm gonna try and grill some squash. I normally don't do that. When I do grill it, I usually put it in a foil pack. And I'm gonna cut it, put some, a little bit of a herb or something on there with some olive oil and just grill it up. All right, this is the part where I'm literally guessing. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm gonna drizzle these squash steaks in some olive oil. And then I'm going to put this, I don't even know, garlic and herb seasoning on there. I don't even know that I like this seasoning. I definitely don't think I like it on steak. So I figure might as well try and use it on some vegetables or something. Let's take a look at these when I'm done seasoning them. And I don't have any balsamic vinegar, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of this rice vinegar, just because I like a little vinegar. I don't know, sue me. So let's take a look at this. Okay, that's good. So we got these like squash seasoned up steaky things, and we've got some actual tri-tip seasoned up steaks. And then we still got that shrimp cocktail. I'm gonna take the tails off and prep some of that. Everyone say goodbye to Candace. Action. Say goodbye to Candace.
Goodbye.
She's leaving me for the weekend. Or actually just overnight. I'll be meeting up with her tomorrow because it's Mother's Day and we got to go celebrate with the kids. So, because we have the best mom ever. Candace is a wonderful wife and a wonderful mother. All right, I don't even know if you can see that. We're just gonna start laying some steaks. Now these are thinner than steaks that I normally cook, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Some of these were more like nuggets. So I do not want to overcook them. And then I got these little squashies, you know, and we're gonna put those on there, which I have no clue how long those are supposed to go for. This is all new to me. Just throw them on there, it's a lot faster like that. Anyway, all right, we're gonna let that go for a second. That's how she looks on the grill right now. Now, some of you may be asking yourselves, or you might want to leave a comment and be like, why are you seasoning your food? Why isn't there some canola oil in that chimichurri sauce? That is an ingredient, yes. And if I was on a 100% non-seed oil diet because I had autoimmune issues or something like that, same reason I'm not doing pure carnivore. Because I don't have autoimmune issues. This is all about weight loss. And a little bit of that canola oil that's in that chimichurri sauce, it's still mostly olive oil. So it's really not going to be bad. Whenever I buy something like that, I take a picture of it, I stick it into ChatGPT. It tells me, boom, if it's keto approved or not. So never fear. I'm all right. I'm gonna be okay. I promise. Oh, and in case you're wondering, yeah, that Disneyland weight, it's already gone. So, yeah, looks like it was water weight after all. Okay. Now, this looks like some grilled vegetable. We're gonna take it off. Let's take those veggies off. Now, you can kind of feel the meat. If you're not a connoisseur of steak, you know, you can kind of just tell the doneness by touching it. This is still a little too rare for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it go. Now that one's just a little nugget there, so that one's coming off. And that one is coming off too. And those ones will go just a hair longer. It's the last little one. It's gonna come off. All right, so now what you're left with is a pile of steak. Oh, baby. And a pile of squash. All right, in case you've never eaten shrimp before, it's best served with the Coke Zero. No. Look, this is already pre-cooked. It's like shrimp cocktail. I'm gonna pull off the tail and I'm gonna stick them in a little 1998 Walmart plastic strainer so I can rinse them. So I'm just pulling those off because the tails kind of gross me out, honestly. You know, and if you're one of those people that eats the whole shrimp with the head and everything, I'm not sure we can be friends. So there's that. Anyway, we're gonna do that. And then while that steak is resting, then we're gonna serve up and eat. All right, here she is. We've got the tri-tip steak, some grilled squash, some of that shrimp, a little bit of chimichurri sauce. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, don't worry. And I'm also not gonna eat all that cocktail sauce. But I am going to 100% demolish that Coke Zero. All right, let's try it out. Now, one thing I can tell you, you got your little knife and you got your steak knife. Let's try this squash. Now, one thing that I do think about the squash, this is my first time ever cooking it on the grill like this. It's overcooked. It's got a good char flavor. Seasoning's all right, but it's overcooked. You probably only have to do them for a couple minutes. Just kind of kiss them with the flame so they're still kind of firm. These definitely got mushy, so I'll do better next time. Let's just cut open into one of these steaks here, just see how we did. Now, that's a solid medium, a little bit more medium than I typically like. I like it a little bit more pink, red. That one's a little bit better. So let's taste that one. And anyway, listen, I got to change up my videos. A lot of you guys are incredible. And I'm going to just take like what's that, about a tablespoon of chimichurri. That's going to be about it. Some of you guys are pretty awesome. And I make, listen, can we just talk for a second? I'm making these videos documenting my journey, of course. And that comes with everything. The good, the bad, the ups, the downs. The point is to share a fat dude's journey from going to like 261, 262 pounds, who was at the high of at 289 at one point in his life, but starting this right now, 261 to go down to 155. That's over 100 pound weight loss journey. Well, I get tired of seeing online. This is just my opinion. I get tired of, I've said this before, all the young fitness influencers who are never fat, all the old fitness influencers that were never fat, all of the, people who have their before and afters, but they're already after, and they don't do anything about it. They don't document it except for maybe taking pictures like every whatever. And then they put together this great montage and it's like, oh, look at this totally fat person. Now they're totally ripped and buff and they're selling a coaching package. I hate that. Okay, I love the transformation. like, congratulations to those people who have done that. Like, anybody who has a transformation, and we know how hard it is. It's amazing. But I want to see someone who's documenting it in real time like I am. And I know I'm not the only one out there, but that's what I'm inviting you to join me. I'm inviting you to follow along so we can talk about how, today maybe sucked and I'm scared to go to the gym, or I have fears or anxieties that hold me back, or I hit a wall and how am I going to break that plateau? I'm in the gym. Here's what I'm doing for my workout or my home gym. Here's what I did for my meal. Again, this meal right here, coming off of a 20-hour fast, pretty much. I can take a picture of this, stick it into ChatGPT. It's going to give me a pretty darn good estimate of my macros. This is a purely keto meal. This is great. Everything in here works for what I'm doing. So, can we just pause a second to say how good the steak is? If you haven't eaten today or something, I'm sorry. Too bad you're not closer. We can have like a barbecue. Okay, I gotta get out of my food coma here. It's good stuff. But the point of the channel is to just basically welcome all people who want to make good personal progress in their life and give me a place to come hold myself accountable, give you a place where, when I do my weekly check-in, dude, check in too. Leave a comment and say, hey, here's how my week went. Here's how many pounds I lost. Here's how many pounds I gained. I'm frustrated. I'm in a slump. Because guess what? You know what stops you from quitting? A good community of support. Because whenever I'm having a bad day, which I have them, and I still have them, I make my dumb little video, I post it, and then about 30 of you just come and comment and say, hey man, way to go. Like, you're doing great. Don't give up. Don't stop now. That keeps me going more than you know. And occasionally I get a total turd in the comments who leaves some sort of idiot comment. And you know what? Who cares, right? Just ignore those people. And the bottom line is I want this to be a place where I can come, share my story, share my journey, and a place where you can come and follow along, and also feel free to share yours without judgment or whatever. And just, we're all just trying to do better. So again, I gotta eat this dinner, dude. That squash is rough, dude. Ugh. But I want to get the videos a little bit more on the action side. I do a lot of pontificating, a lot of thinking, a lot of processing of my current day's thoughts. And I like those walk and talk videos, and I think some of you do too. But I'm going to start getting into more action. This weekend, I am going up north to Provo. I'm going to celebrate Mother's Day with the family. And I'm going to call my son tonight and see if he wants to go work out. Maybe do a lower body workout at his gym, kind of like we did a few weeks ago. We did an upper body, so see if he wants to do a lower body. Hopefully he'll want to do that, and we can go film more of an action video. Tonight's action was cooking and showing you what I'm eating. Tomorrow's action is going to be doing a workout. And then, there's going to be still some videos in here of like, hey, what's going on? Or here's my thought process. Or, have you ever ran into something like this? But the point is to kind of, I want to show more of the process. And hopefully you'll appreciate that. And again, don't forget our live streams are going to be happening on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I want you to hopefully be there, come participate. I'm going to do, again, a little spiel of some sort of topic that's been on my mind, and then open it up for questions and answers and socializing. And it's going to be a good time. So that's going to be every Wednesday night. And anyway, that's it. I'm home alone tonight. The wife's already up traveling. And too bad I don't have a live stream tonight, because I really got nothing to do. I'll probably finish this dinner, clean up, go on a little walk, do what I do every single night. And Disneyland Weight's gone. I'm looking forward to making it a solid weekend and seeing where we weigh in for the end of week 8 on Monday. So appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful, blessed Friday night. Hope you have a lot of good times. And we'll see you tomorrow. Dude out.